Hello everyone, welcome to EDUSOFT. So today we are going to start on a very new topic, that is Introduction to the Internet. So what we will going to learn in this session, we will going to learn about history of Internet, communication and working of Internet, who governs the Internet, applications of Internet, steps to connect PC to Internet, important keywords related to Internet. Now let's start our session. So before starting on our first topic, that is history of Internet, we have to understand what is Internet. Remember, when you are sitting in your home or in your living room and you are sending some images and videos to your friend and your family members, how this happen? This all happens via Internet. So coming to our main topic or main question, that is what is Internet? The internet is a network or system that connects millions of computers worldwide. इंटरनेट एक ऐसा नेटवर्क है और वी कैन से इंटरनेट एक ऐसा सिस्टम है. व्हाट इट विल डू? इट विल कनेक्ट और इट कनेक्ट्स मिलियंस ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स वर्ल्ड वाइड. जो मिलियंस ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स को आपस में कनेक्ट करता है, उस नेटवर्क को हम क्या बोलते हैं? इंटरनेट बोलते हैं. सो वी कैन से दिस, इट इज अ नेटवर्क ऑफ नेटवर्क्स. इंटरनेट क्या है? नेटवर्क ऑफ नेटवर्क्स that consist of millions of domestic, academic, business, and government networks that together carry various informations and services. So, what is Internet? It is a network system that connects millions of computers together. It is a publicly accessible network of interconnected computers that is used to transmit data across the world. So, till now, we have learned this one thing. What is Internet? Now, the second question that comes to our mind is this: what are the uses of Internet? What are the different uses of Internet? So remember those days when you have to wait for hours in a long queue just to deposit or withdraw money from a bank. All this happens now in seconds. This is known as e-banking. So all this happens via Internet. Another uses of Internet, we can say blogging, online shopping, and social networking. We can stay in touch with any person anywhere in this world. So these are the different uses of Internet. We are also going to see different uses of Internet in our coming slides also. So after learning about what is Internet and what are the different uses of Internet, what we have to see, we have to learn what is the history of Internet, how the Internet develops. So the foundation of Internet was led by the Department of Defense in the United States in 1969. In 1969, they developed APRANET, an early form of the Internet. APRANET stands for Advanced Research Project Agency Network. It was under United States. What was the goal of that project? The goal of that project was to connect different computers of a different universities and United States Defense. Now, in 1971, electronic mail, or we can say email, was invented. It was invented as a method of sending a message from one computer to another. Now comes in mid-80s. What happened in mid-80s? The National Science Foundation created a new high-capacity network called NSFNet. NSFNet stands for National Science Foundation Network. It is more capable than APRANET, but it has one drawback. Only the academic research was allowed on this network and the private research was not allowed. So all the private players started to develop their own networks, and what happened in mid-1990s? The World Wide Web or the web was created in the early 90s. So the internet became popular in 1990s. So this is the timeline how the internet develops over time. So after understanding what is internet, what are the different uses of internet, and what is the history of internet, let's come to another topic, that is the communication and working of internet. In a network, multiple computers across the world are connected with each other through different devices like wires and satellites. एक नेटवर्क में क्या होता है कि डिफरेंट कंप्यूटर्स और वी कैन से मल्टीपल कंप्यूटर्स एक दूसरे से कनेक्ट होते हैं. किसके थ्रू? वायर्स के थ्रू, सैटेलाइट्स के थ्रू. सो द मेन क्वेश्चन कम्स, हाउ डू द कंप्यूटर्स कम्युनिकेट विद ईच अदर? All computer networks use protocols for communication. In this way, different computers communicate with each other through internet as a single platform. All computers on the internet communicate with one another using TCPIP. So what is this TCPIP? TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol and IP stands for Internet Protocol. Now we have to understand what does this term signify. Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. For transmission control protocol, it uses a set of rules to exchange messages with other internet points at the information packet level. Let's understand this in a simple language. So in transmission control protocol, it breaks the message into smaller packets that are transmitted over the internet and also reassembles these small packets into the original message that are received over the internet. ट्रांसमिशन कंट्रोल प्रोटोकॉल का क्या काम होता है? जब भी हमारे पास कोई एक मैसेज है, व्हाट इट विल डू, इट विल कन्वर्ट दैट मैसेज इनटू स्मॉलर पैकेट्स. ये क्या करता है? जो मैसेज हमारा इंटरनेट के थ्रू ट्रांसमिट हो रहा है उसको स्मॉल पैकेट्स में कन्वर्ट करता है. ट्रांसमिट होने के बाद जो भी स्मॉल पैकेट्स हैं उनको दोबारा से रीअरेंज करता है और ओरिजिनल मैसेज में कन्वर्ट करता है. नाउ द सेकंड वन इज इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल. It uses a set of rules to exchange messages over the internet. Let's understand this also. It handles the address part of the small packet so that the data is sent to the correct address. Internet protocol में क्या होता है कि जो भी आपके small packets हैं, it works on the address of those small packets and it verifies whether the small packets sent to the correct address or not. अगर हमारे पास कोई एक मैसेज है, ट्रांसमिशन कंट्रोल प्रोटोकॉल ने क्या किया, उस मैसेज को स्मॉल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया, ट्रांसमिट किया, ट्रांसमिट होने के बाद उस मैसेज को दोबारा से ओरिजिनल मैसेज में कन्वर्ट किया एंड कन्वर्ट करने के बाद क्या किया, दैट मैसेज नाउ विल बी गोइंग टू रिसीव्ड ओवर द इंटरनेट. इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल किस पे काम करता है? इट वर्क्स ऑन द एड्रेस पार्ट ऑफ दोज स्मॉल पैकेट्स. जो भी स्मॉल पैकेट्स ट्रांसमिट हो रहे हैं, इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल उसके एड्रेस पार्ट पे काम करता है. व्हाट इट विल डू, इट विल सी जो भी स्मॉल पैकेट आपका ट्रांसमिट हो रहा है क्या वो करेक्ट एड्रेस पे ट्रांसमिट हुआ है या नहीं हुआ है. सो दिस इज द टीसीपी एंड आईपी, दैट इज द ट्रांसमिशन कंट्रोल प्रोटोकॉल एंड द इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल. नाउ कमिंग टू अनदर पार्ट, दैट इज who governs the internet. Now let's understand who governs the internet. So internet is not governed by a single person. Many organizations come together to govern the internet. Number one is Internet Architecture Board, that is IAB. So it is the technical advisory of the internet that is chartered to provide oversight of the architecture of the internet, its protocols and its resources. The second one is Internet Engineering Task Force, that is IETF. So what is the function of IETF? It develops and maintains the internet's communication process. Number third one is Internet Research Task Force, that is IRTF. So what is the function of IRTF? It looks into the long-term research problems that could be critical in 5 or 10 years. Number fourth one is Internet Network Information Center, that is INTER-NIC. What is the function of INTER-NIC? It provides various registry services needed to the internet to operate effectively. Number fifth one is World Wide Web Consortium, that is the W3C. It develops standards for the evaluation of internet. Number sixth one is Internet Society, that is ISOC. So what is the function of Internet Society? It concerns with the growth and evolution of the internet and the way in which the internet can be used. So these are the different organizations which governs the internet. Now coming to another part, what are some of the networking devices we can see? So some of the networking devices you can see on your screen. Number one is modem and number second is router. Now we have to understand what is modem and what is router, why we use modem and why we use router. So modem stands for modulator and demodulator. Modulator का क्या काम होता है? It is used to convert digital signals into analog signals. And demodulator का क्या काम होता है? It is used to convert analog signals or we can say analog data into digital data. So modem stands for modulator and demodulator. It takes its name from modulator and demodulator. It enables a computer to receive and transmit data over the network. A modem is defined as a networking device that is used to connect devices connected in the network to the internet. Coming to second one, that is the router. What is the use of router? A router is a networking device that forwards the data packets between computer networks. Or we can say a router is a small physical device that joins multiple networks together. Some of the other networking devices we can see like repeater, there is gateway also. So these are some of the most common used networking devices. Now coming to another part, that is the World Wide Web. So this is the most important part of today's session. It is the system of internet servers that supports hypertext and multimedia to access several internet protocols on a single interface. We can say that it is the way of exchanging information over the internet. It is the set of protocols, it is the set of standards, or it is the set of some programs governing the way in which our multimedia are created and displayed over the internet. जो भी मल्टीमीडिया है वो इंटरनेट पे किस तरह से क्रिएट होगी, किस तरह से डिस्प्ले होगी, ये किसके अंडर में आता है? ये www दैट इज द वर्ल्ड वाइड वेब के अंडर में आता है. इट इज द सेट ऑफ सम प्रोटोकॉल्स, it is the set of some standards. Now after learning what is internet and what is world wide web, we have to understand what is the basic difference between both. Now coming to next part, difference between internet and the world wide web. So coming to internet, let's understand all the points of internet first. After this, we are going to understand what is world wide web. So coming to internet. Internet is a massive network of networks, a networking infrastructure. Internet क्या है? It is the connection of different computers together. It connects millions of computers together, globally forming a network in which any computer can communicate with any other computer as long as both are connected to the internet. Information that travels over the internet does so via a variety of languages known as protocols. It does not utilize web browsers. It is the structure on which www is based. There is no such creator of internet. Internet provides the structure. Coming to www, that is the World Wide Web. It is the way of getting information over the medium of internet. It is an information sharing model that is built on top of the internet. The web uses HTTP, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, to transmit data. It also utilizes browsers such as Internet Explorer or Firefox to access web documents called web pages that are linked via hyperlink. It was created by Tim Berners-Lee in 1992. It provides the dynamic networks via a variety of different methodologies and protocols. So there is no such creator of internet, but World Wide Web, that is the WWW, is created by Tim Berners-Lee in 1992. Internet is a network of networks that connects millions of computers globally. WWW, or we can say World Wide Web, it is the way how we can access information over the internet, how the different multimedia is created and displayed over the internet. It is the set of some standards, it is the set of some protocols governing the multimedia and governing the information over the internet. So this is the basic difference between internet and the World Wide Web. After learning what is the basic difference between internet and the World Wide Web, let's come to another topic, that is what are the applications of internet. You can see different applications over here like information, e-commerce, email, or we can say social network. Coming to information, we can take information on any topic from the internet. Coming to e-commerce, that is online shopping. You can do online shopping by sitting in your home only. Number third one is email. We can send different email or we can communicate in any fraction of seconds with a person who is sitting far away from us. The fourth one is social network. So social networking helps us to connect with our friends and families who are very far from us. It helps in creating the online community and get the information what is happening around the world. So these are some of the applications of the internet. After covering the different applications of internet, what is the question that comes to our mind? How we can access the internet? So there are different ways how we can access the internet. Number one is dial-up connection. So what is the dial-up connection? A dial-up connection is used when your computer connects to internet via public switched network. It is the temporary network. It ties up with the telephone line for connecting the internet. आपके पास टेलीफोन लाइन होना है if you want to connect to the internet. The speed is maximum up to 56 kbps. Internet is not always connected. It is very slow. So coming to next one, that is the broadband connection. So broadband connection often used to refer the high bandwidth. Having the broadband connection means your web page will load in much faster than the dial-up connection. It facilitates large volumes of data. We can make a telephone call over the internet also. Coming to next one, that is the wireless connection. So what is the wireless connection? How the data is transferred through the wireless connection? It is the method of transferring data between computers and other networking devices over the radio frequency waves, that is the Wi-Fi signals, or we can say wireless signals. So it means you no longer required a large number of cables connecting across your office or across your home. So these are the different connections. Number one is dial-up connection, number second is broadband connection, and number third is wireless connection. In broadband connection, the speed that is provided is up to 512 kbps. So it is much faster in comparison to the dial-up connection. Dial-up connection में जो आपकी maximum speed थी वो कितनी थी 56 kbps. ब्रॉडबैंड कनेक्शन में जो आपकी मैक्सिमम स्पीड है वो कितनी है 512 kbps. And in wireless connection, how the data is transferred? The data is transferred over the radio frequency. We can say over the Wi-Fi signals. So after learning how we can access the internet, we have different ways, we have different connections. Some are wired connections, some are unwired, or we can say wireless connections. So how we can connect our personal computer to internet? For this, what you have to do, you have to subscribe yourself to ISP, that is the internet service providers. They have their own networks. You have to have modem in your house, and through modem you can connect your personal computer to it. You can connect your computer to modem via different things like via Ethernet cables, or we can say via phone cables, and now you can access the internet. So this is the whole process how you can connect your computer to the internet. Now coming to another topic, that is what are the internet keywords, or we can say what are the different internet keywords. Let's see. Number one is client. So what is client? Client क्या होता है? Any computer that requests services from another computer or any network or on the internet is called client. Coming to second one, that is the web page. So what is the web page? It is the electronic document written in a computer language called HTML. That is the hypertext markup language. वेब पेज क्या होता है? ये एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डॉक्यूमेंट होता है जिसे हम किस लैंग्वेज में लिखते हैं? HTML. Coming to third one, that is the website. So what is the website? It is the combination, or we can say it is one or more web pages belonging to the particular company, institute, government or an individual. किसी भी कंपनी की एक अपनी पर्टिकुलर वेबसाइट हो सकती है. वेबसाइट में क्या होता है? जो भी आपके डिफरेंट वेब पेजेस होते हैं, यानी एक से ज्यादा वेब पेजेस जब मिल जाते हैं किसी एक पर्टिकुलर कंपनी, पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल का, तो क्या फॉर्म होता है? वेबसाइट फॉर्म होती है. Coming to next one, that is the web portal. So what is web portal? It is a customized website that has information from a wide array of sources in a consistent and customized way. Coming to next one, that is the web browser. So what is the web browser? It is the software, like we can say Internet Explorer, that allows the computer to access and display information, or we can say display some document, images, video clips from the World Wide Web. Coming to next one, that is the URL. It stands for Uniform Resource Locator. So what is URL? It is the address that is used on the internet to locate some resources or to locate some services. You can see here www.google.com. So what is this? This is the particular URL of the Google. If we type www.google.com तो हमारे पास क्या आएगा? जो गूगल का वेब पेज है वो हमारे पास ओपन हो जाएगा. So it is the uniform resource locator, or we can say it is the address that is used to locate certain resources over the internet. Coming to next one, that is the email. What is email and why we use email? Email stands for electronic mail. It is the electronic letter, it is the electronic message that is sent electronically between different computers. So email has these three parts. You can see here abc@gmail.com. So here abc is the particular name, number second is @ and number third one is the gmail.com. So here what is gmail.com? It is the domain name. Now we have seen till now what are the different keywords we use on the internet. So here let's understand this one thing. How the information transfers over internet. Is that information which we transferred over internet is secured or it is not secured? Has anyone has the access to that information? Now coming to next topic, that is HTTP, that stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So why we use Hypertext Transfer Protocol? It is a protocol using which hypertext is transferred over the web. It is used to transfer some information over the internet, or we can say over the network. Due to its simplicity, HTTP has been the most widely used protocol for data transfer over the web. But the data, that is the hypertext exchanged using HTTP protocol, isn't as secure. In fact, anyone between the browser and server can read it relatively easily. So there is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS. We are going to see this. First of all, what we have to learn? We have to learn what is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. ये एक ऐसा प्रोटोकॉल है जिससे आप हाइपर टेक्स्ट और वी कैन से डेटा को वेब के थ्रू ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं. So what is the drawback of HTTP? One of the most important drawback we can see in HTTP is this. The data transferred over hypertext transfer protocol isn't secure. So here comes the another part, that is the HTTPS. That stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. So it is the extended version of HTTP. It is used to secure communication. In HTTPS, the communication protocol is encrypted using transport layer security, and it uses the encrypted format. It defined as a secure variant of the hypertext transfer protocol. Data that can be transferred using this protocol is in an encrypted format. So this is the basic difference between hypertext transfer protocol and hypertext transfer protocol secure. In hypertext transfer protocol, the data is not secured. But in hypertext transfer protocol secure, the data is secured and it works under transport layer security. So if you have any doubt in this session, you can ask me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.